that 17 goes
if you're
a totally
ready,
different place now.
Oh, we had the smartphone with the
That was fast, huh?
I said, I'm sure we don't turn towards Vancouver. They said, no, it says right here.
Okay.
I know, but I have to go across
to
the field.
people that weren't here yesterday, we worked with this horse. It's an Andalusian horse. And yesterday we really worked on getting the horse a bit down and low in the frame, because we thought we needed to stretch it a bit more in the normal gaits, trot and canter.
If under the tensor we can just be quiet, because no one can hear what Anky's saying. Hey, ladies.
Shut up, you mean.
Ladies.
Oh, good. And then we also worked on Pirouettes and Passage Piaffe. And they are really the strengths of this horse, so it's really nice to see how this horse can play with the difficult stuff and how we have to work on the easy stuff. Thank you. Did you already introduce her? Yeah, okay, super. So then I suggest, Roanne, we start. Did you already warm up? Okay, good. I prefer to start again anyway with the little round and low part, that we have the horse reaching down for the hands. Yes. And then bring your hand back a little. Keep your elbows a bit more. Yes. Because otherwise you end your leg off. Yes. And then good. Whoa, that was a fast leg. Then yes, that is what I want. Very good. And then we do the same in trot or canter. I think trot might be easier, but then maybe start a little sitting trot and then in the start with a bit of a slow trot, and where you make him go having the same feeling as in the walk, that he wants to, yeah, good. That he wants to go down and follow the hands. Sit back. Don't hope it happens. Make it happen, huh? Yes, very good. And I make some circles as well. Yeah, a little lower than this. Hands down, little lower, little, because he doesn't want to drop the head, huh? Yeah, and then give. Good. In this you can also see the reason of getting the horse short in the neck in between, because if he doesn't want to reach for the head, then she has to make him go a little lower, and then he gets a bit stuck, and then she asks a bit more, and then it gets too short in the neck, and there is where you have to be sometimes to make him go in this frame. Very good, Roanne. As it is looking easy, it's getting boring, so maybe take the canter. And hope that is more difficult. I think the first day he was quite good, and yesterday he was a bit more tired in this work, and then good. And don't push him out, Roanne. Make sure that if you decide to go on a line in the circle, that you want to stay on the line, and then you have to make him, yeah, it's not bad. If he is good, keep him straight, on 2 reins make him give in. And if he's good, then you go straight again and make him give in. Yes, good. And then ride him forward. And then ride him forward. Good. Okay. And then repeat the same thing. Keep going forward a little bit more. Make him give in a little bit more than this. Make him shorter and rounder than this. More. That's one more there. That's what. Yes. And soft and give and go. Yeah. So I think you can see in this horse really well why you make him go a little shorter and rounder than what is the normal frame of the horse. But this is the part of, to get the horse over the back and relax, because very good. He's a nice example of the reason why you have to go round and deep in between with some horses. And of course it's not with every horse the same, but look at your horse. Look at the rider, what are the possibilities, and then go from there. A little bit more, Roanne, sit back, make them rounder on the diagonal. Don't give, you don't give, yeah, and then wait until he softens and wants to drop the, yes, good. And then, if he does that, then you can ride him I would make a flank, yes. I would make a flank change. I don't like counter canter that much. Yeah, and I make him give in again. A little bit more than this. Yeah, and soft. And stretch. And then ride him forward again. And then more forward. See if you can go more forward than this. On 2 reins, don't bend him to extreme to one side. Make him go rounder than this. Not more forward, make a big circle, half big circle, leg heel, thick leg heel. That he's not leaning into the outside rein. Yes, and soft. And make him give in again. One more, make him give in one more. Yes, super. And soft. Very good, Roanne. Yeah, okay. And then we give him a walk break and then we go from there. Are there any questions? So voice a little, make him give in before you stretch. Walk, make him give in before you make him stretch. Hands down, as a side rein. Yeah, doesn't matter, good. One more down, you feel he gets it. Yeah, don't go left, right. Just keep a resisting steady hand. And wait until he drops the neck. Yes, because that was very good, Roanne, because there you were, yes, super, and stretch. Well done. Good. Are there questions on this? Yeah, I hear a question here. If there's a point where the horse doesn't soften, you don't wait too long for it, because then it doesn't work. So you start with the resisting hands, and then I normally would think count 1, 2, 3. If by then he didn't do anything, you bring your hand a little bit more back, and you count again. And if not, you bring your hand a little bit more back until he softens, but then by that time he would. In speed, it's different from the halt. Because in speed, most of the time, if you put your hand down and he doesn't give, he did something with the speed. Or he ran, or he stopped. So first, if he stopped, you go forward first, and then put the resisting hand. If he ran, you have to bring him back. And then see again. If they rear, then you're way too late in releasing and you're pulling way too hard. Then it's not a resisting hand. If he, what we saw with Kirsten's horse, if the moment you put your resisting hand and he starts to rein back, you go forward. Yeah, you do not rein back, you do not halt then, you go forward. Because you don't want them to rear. It's fine that they step back for 2 steps, but if they step back 2 steps, you go forward 4. Was that question in the back there?
Why don't you like the counter canter?
I don't like counter canter because it's the wrong canter. And I know it's exercise, and I know sometimes it's good, so it's, in my opinion, it's okay. They should know it, and you use it as exercise, as a preparation for your changes. But I do not use it just to counter canter. So I use it maybe before my changes to make sure that I can use the counter canter to get them towards the change. I could use a turning counter canter, but some people practice the counter canter to get the canter better. I do not believe in that, because I think it makes the canter not better but worse if you do it a lot. And I do if you need it. So it's not that I'm completely against it, it's just like the rein back, I don't like it so much. Why you make it worse? Yeah, it's the outside canter. It's not the natural canter for the horse. The natural canter, he would be in the left canter on the left turns. He would not be in the right canter on the left turns. It's not handy. He would prefer to make flying change.
Ambidextrous, supple on both sides, right? So if a horse is having an issue with being, a little bit more stiff on it, doing the counter canter, would you not use that a little as a suppling aid to get that feeling of a balanced canter?
I don't think that the counter canter would help to make the horse more supple. I would faster think it would make it more tight. But I do think it can make a horse strengthen a little bit to be able, it has to be able to do both. And it has to do with balance, and it has to do with turns or whatever. And sometimes it helps on a horse, but some people use it a lot to think that they make the canter better. No, it doesn't make the canter better. It can help sometimes for some things, but I believe more in having the right the left canter and and then make your transitions and big pirouettes or play with that. I believe in it more than in counter canter. But as I say, it might help some horses. Yeah, in a time and a place, exactly. Yeah, but I'm not a big fan of doing it over and over and over and over too. You use it little parts, like you use shoulder fore in canter sometimes a little bit, but not all the time. It's difficult enough to go straight and forward in the true canter. So why would you make it more difficult? Start with basic stuff and then go from there. Okay, Roanne, as this is easy, what do you want to do? Shall we do the trot half passes again? Yes, good. Okay. But the problem was on the first day, or the problem, what is a bit difficult with the horse is that he finds it hard to stay in the good balance in the trot half passes. And it has to do also, of course, with the way he trots sometimes. So the first day we have been working on getting a better, bigger trot. And then if he had a better and bigger trot, then we try to make some half passes. For me, he's running, Roanne, so bring him back, let him wait. And then leg, tick with the leg to make him go. Tick, tick, I don't care. He needs to go forward. And he canters because he doesn't want to go forward. Yes, that was a better one. Make your transitions first in trot. Bring him back, hands back. Yes, make him wait. And then on the leg, go forward. Go, 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 go. Because then he's a little behind the leg. Doesn't matter. Quietly back on the voice. Oh, use your voice to bring him back. Oh, voice. And left leg forward. Inside leg forward. So put him a little shoulder fore, making him go forward if he gets behind the leg. That's better. Yes, good. Okay, that's much better. And then bring him back again a little. Yeah, and ride him forward and inside leg, thinking shoulder fore if he wants to go for canter. That was not a really good transition. That's fine. Because he cannot, yes, much better. And sit back, and go, go, go. Get a connection, Don't let him get too soft in the front, Roanne. Because otherwise he gets a bit behind the, yes, otherwise he gets a bit behind the leg. Okay, put him a little bit more up. Hands back a little, Roanne. Bring him back a little, bring him back, he's running, bring him back, and then leg again. Now that's better, and bring him back again, sit, hands back, and leg, tick. And then you're cutting all the corners, and then pushing your horse into the corner. Do not, you go until the end, and then you turn. Oh, now it's better, feel? Okay, then you get like, we call it a little bit like a second trot, that he starts to move in the better, yes, very good, Roanne. Okay, and then prepare for the half pass. So you go straight, take a little bit of the bending, take bending. If this one is also difficult to the left, it might be you, huh? Yesterday we worked with the other horse also a little on the left bending because it was a little harder. Very good. And of course everybody has a weak side and every horse has a weak side. Go straight until the end. Then the preparation is the left bending. Yes. And then half pass. Yeah, just keep it quiet like this. Good. That's not bad at all. Stay in the middle. Keep the shoulder a little to the outside. Yeah, good. And corner. Use your corner. Yes. Okay, that's nice. It's not a spectacular trot, but it's also not running and it's carrying himself. Take a right bending. Yes. Okay, and then left leg back to make him start the half pass. Make it steep. Go to, okay, not run, don't run, no, don't rush, don't rush. Left rein, left rein, left rein, left bending, left bending, left bending, left bend, yes. If you're into canter, then take the other bending to make them stop cantering. Can happen in the test as well. And make sure you immediately take the other rein and the other bending. Yeah, half pass again. And make it steep, like before S. Make sure you're there before S. Make it to E, that's maybe too extremely, yeah. Good. Okay, and then speed up again. Yeah, that's a nice trot, Roanne. This for him could be already almost like your competition trot, because now he doesn't run. It's not an extremely good trot, but it's a nice trot. And again, the half pass to the right, left, make him steep. Left rein a little. Left rein, take your left rein, bend him to the left, leg heel, leg heel, leg heel, leg heel. Yes. Because in my opinion, to the right, he wants to lean into the left rein a bit too extremely. Then you play with a different, okay. I would like to see one more to the right. Because it was not so nice as to the left. To the left is actually really good. And then, if that is easy, then you're going to play with more extreme trot. Then I want you to trot more forward and get a bigger trot, and then we're going to do what we did on the first day in the half passes. So first you make another one to the right. In the easy trot. Yeah, good, good. Forehand to the left, both hands to the left, both hands to the left, the hands to the left more, and then relax. Yeah, okay, that's easy. Okay, now we make him trot more. So we make a bigger trot. So play again with towards the medium trot, or right medium trot. On the leg, huh? Don't let him run. Make sure you put your leg on, Roanne, and then he makes a bigger trot. Leg. Bring him back and leg. 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 Rising trot. Bring him back again a little, and rising trot. Yes. Okay, and rising trot, keep him forward. And then a big half pass. Not a steep one, but a forward on the inside leg. Forward. Forward. This is no half pass. This is going to the center line on a straight horse. Make him go forward first. Forward. Yes, and then half pass towards A. Don't bend him too much. Inside leg, bigger. Make him trot bigger. The shoulder stays out. Oh, it gets a bit uneven now. Maybe turn the other one. Yeah, now ride him a little forward again. Yeah, and now make a half pass. Yeah, yeah, good. And quiet, and do one more time to the right. What I want to show is that you really can play with half passes, that it doesn't need to be always the same. I would do rising trot if I was you. And keep them up. Yeah, good so. Good so. And one more time, one more time. Very nice, Roanne. Well done. Keep them up a little bit, ride them forward. Ride them forward, forward more, leg, yes, and half pass, and half pass. Very good, very good. Okay, and walk and give them a long rein for a second. Well done. As you can see, you can play with all the exercises, and the steep one, you really can use it to gymnasticize the horse, but to get a bigger trot in, then you sort of use a little bit the feeling of the medium trot, and then you don't make it as steep. If it's easy, then you can get this forward thinking feeling more steep and more to the side. to make it more expressive in the half pass. Are there questions about the half passes? No? I think you could really see in a good way with this horse, what you can do with playing with leg heel and a half pass and shorter half pass and then a bigger one and a more forward one. And if you play with it like this, then you can really, you can make more expression in the gaits. Shall we do a little walk and then do you want to we do one time changes? Or is there something else you would like to do? Canter? The half passes in canter. Same thing. Yeah? Or do you want to do the zigzag? Yeah. Okay, let me do that because we've did. Okay. Yeah? You did Grand Prix? Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Once is Grand Prix, yeah. No, but it's fine. Then we take a little bit of the half passes and then we do the zigzag because it's quite an interesting exercise. I hate it as well. No, it's really funny because it really depends on the horse. I remember when I rode with Bonfire, you had to do 7 times. It was one more time. And then they changed it into only 6. And I thought, why is it only 6? It's so easy. Until I got another horse. And I thought, oh, it's very difficult. Yeah. But some horses play with it and for some, if you can do the zigzag, I think that's half of being able to do the Grand Prix. It's the zigzag and the passage piaffe. And if you can do those, the rest is easy, yeah? I hate zigzag. Especially with Isleno, because he was always more clever than me. Or too much forward, or too much to the side, or already to the new side. And especially if they're very creative thinking, it's a difficult exercise. Okay, let's do that then. Let me take some half passes. I have new gloves. New socks, new gloves. They fit. These I can use on my iPhone, huh? Wow. It's a new life, huh? Lately, with all these things. At home I have heaters in my gloves. Okay, we do the same Roanne and make them canter, canter. Yes, first you go for a good canter. And then from there, good. Always start with being able to have a good canter or a good trot or whatever you want. First your basic gait is very important. Then we go to the exercise of the half passes. Have a nice preparation. I wouldn't bend him too extreme because he leans a bit on the left rein. Get him away from the left rein as well. Left rein, leg heel, leg heel, leg heel, leg heel, leg heel. Yeah. I think the other side might be easier. I don't mind where you go. It's more the feeling of that the strides are okay. See, that one is fine. Collect them a little, make it steeper. Make it steeper. Right leg tick, tick. Yes, and collect them. Collect them, collect them. Yes, good. And soft, good. And then I would not bend them too extreme because sometimes I have the feeling you want to bend them a lot. I would more focus on bringing the horse to the side first. That's better. Feel? That's better. Yes, yes. Good, good. Okay. I think your preparation for the change is not so nice in between there. Take the other half pass and then we work a little bit on practicing the zigzag. So half pass. Yes, good. Okay, now go straight. Ride him forward on the right leg. Ride him forward and then make a flying change. Good. And bring him back, and bring him back. Yes. Okay, then half pass again. The most difficult part in this exercise is not the half pass, but everything in between the half passes. So you go straight, control the speed, keep them straight, and I make a flying change. Good, and collector, and then take a left bending. And then half pass to the left. Away from the right leg. So bending, half pass. Okay, now go straight, bend them to the new side, take away from the right leg, make them go away from the new side, and then change, and then to the side. Right leg more, away from the right leg, away from, yes, well done. Okay, make it as in the test one time. Make them go forward into the medium canter, or extend it, whatever you want. Sit back, don't let them go down in the transition. Yes, well done. Okay, and then as in the test. Okay, well done. One was really nice, and one was really bad, and the other ones were in between. The reason that your change to the left was not nice, he was going to the left already. And the other one, from the left to the right, was really nice, because then you made him go a little bit, I always count 4 or 5, and then I think straight, and then just before the change, so if I go from the left to the right, I would use my right leg just before the change to push him a little away from it, then make the change, and then go to the new side. But you do from the right change, in the change you're already, yeah, and that's why you miss it. So really think or straight, or even to the old side in the change, and then change, and then go to the new side. Okay, try again. For me, you do not have to count anymore, because the counting is okay. It's more the try to make it like 6, 7 or 8, I don't mind. For me, it's more important that you do it correct than that you count. It's a bad turn around. Make not a half circle in the turn. Go straight and turn at E. Like make a more on the range turn, that feeling. Yes. Okay, do it again. Because if you turn like that, you already have a much better preparation, and you're already on the center line. Well done. Yeah, and then that, and then away from the right leg before the change. Yes, okay, and then collect both hands to the left. Both hands to, there's no haunches. Hands to the left. Yes, and I think forward on the left leg. For me, he can go a little bit more forward before you change to the left. And again, the half pass. Make him go away of the right leg, forward and away, and that, yes. And now you do the same left leg, forward. That was better. He wants to come back a little bit. Yes, that one is fine. On the other change, he wants to, yeah, forward on the left leg, forward on the left leg, and then change. Better, and then, yeah, understand? Because that makes your change much better. Okay, I walk for 1 second. Well done. Are there questions on the half pass or the exercise? No, I'm not losing my voice. The system is losing the... Other questions? I don't mind running up. Huh? I have an umbrella. No questions? No? Okay, that was quite clear. Then we take a little bit passage off just for fun. So make sure if you start with the piaffe that first again you make your transitions to almost halt and walk. Walk, leg, leg. Yes, good, well done. Almost halt and walk. That's why sometimes it's not such a good idea to teach them the Spanish walk. Almost halt and walk. Walk, walk, leg. Yes, almost halt. Keep them straight. And leg. Tick, 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 tick. Yes, fine. And bring them back and piaffe. And pat them, super. Yeah. That was your best first piaffe of the week, because you had a much better preparation. Very good. Yeah, easy. Okay, enough piaffe. Take some, okay, what some people do, if you have a horse that is very easy in the exercise, you don't have to practice it that often. You do it and you think it's fine, you do it again, it's fine, you don't have to practice it. And then it's fun to do and you have to do it, but don't spend hours on, don't spend hours, just do it because you like it and he likes it, but don't think again and again and again and again, because then by the time they have to do it in the test, they think, oh, I don't feel like it anymore. So make sure it stays fun as well for the horse. Okay, let's do a little passage and what are you doing? Roanne, why are you shaking? You didn't do that the other days, or I didn't see it, but sit still. It doesn't help if you go left, right. Yeah? Okay, it's very good to start like this. It's not a super passage, it's okay. It's okay. Which is fine with me, because it doesn't need to be extremely good. Connect them a little, make some connection. Yes. And then bring them back, activate them. Tick, tick, leg, leg. Make them go forward. Make them go forward. Yeah, good. In passage and piaffe as well, it's important to be able to play with more and less. Make them a little rounder, doesn't matter. Oh, voice, make them a little rounder, Roanne. Yeah, that's it, that's it. And activate them a little, activate them. Activate them. Come, forward, forward. Yes. Because if I say activate him, I want him to go a little forward. It doesn't need to be extreme, but if he doesn't go a little, you make him go a little more. Oh, make him go down a little. Make him go down. Bring him back a little. Yeah, and then activate him. Yes. Make him go a little forward. Rounder than this. Yeah, better. Make him, yes. Now it's fine. Now it's fine. Activate him a little more. Yes, yes. Be able to make him faster, slower, lower, higher, whatever you want to do in the exercise. Make him give in a little bit more. Make him a little, yes, yes. Activate him a little. Yes, that's it, that's it. Yes, and then little rounder, rounder than this, rounder than this, rounder than this. Yes, rounder than this. Make him give in, make him give in, make him give in, make him give in. Yes, yes, and then make him give in, make him give in. Yes, and piaffe, and piaffe, and piaffe. Hands down. Activate him a little. Make him a little rounder and forward in the piaffe. Little rounder and forward in the piaffe. Yes, and then on the spot again. Super, yeah. And then quietly out again, step by step, step by step. Yes, little forward, little forward. Little rounder than this. Little rounder, activate them a little. Little rounder than this. Yes, good. Little rounder and keep them active, keep them active. Little more, little more, little more, little more. Yes, 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 make them give in. Good, good, good. Make them a little active and down. Yes, 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 super. Yes, and piaffe again, and piaffe again. And use the energy, use the energy. Super, heel good. Heel, activate him, activate him, activate him, activate him. Come, keep him lower in the neck, lower and forward. A little forward and fast, little forward and fast. Yes, 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 good, good, good. And pat him out. Very good. You can see that you can do a lot of things, yeah, good. This is really, you can really see what you can practice in Passage and Piaffe as well. You can make them slower, faster, bigger, smaller. And this is what you should try in every gait. Passage, Piaffe, trot, canter. Because Passage and Piaffe, it's also gaits. It's not that you think, oh, I can do Passage and let's keep the same frame and speed and whatever. And with him, you can really see sometimes he comes up too much and then you make him give in a little and then he's fine again. And then you can go a little forward and a little back. For me, it's enough. I'm really happy. Yeah, well done. Very good. Okay, then rising trots, long ring. Feel that he wants to go down and stretch again, because for him that is more difficult than Passage Piaffe. You're welcome. Just turn him a little and then I keep an eye on you if you do it the right cooling down. That we don't think it's done and then we forget about a very important part in the last part of the... Make him give it one more. Make him a little lower than this. Yeah, and then stretch. He wants to do another hour. That's good. And then stretch. Yes. And you can see he gets really short and tight in the neck in between. But he's not good, but she needs it to find a little spot where he wants to drop the neck. And then you can make him a little round. And then, yes, and then stretch. Yeah, very good, Roanne. Well done. It's actually the best day, of the 3 days. Very good. Okay, are there any questions on this? Because if not, we're gonna have a little lunch break. Yeah, and I'll be back at 1 again, I think. Yeah, questions? There were no questions, I think.
Anybody have any questions anywhere? Down here, over there?